Hi guys and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today we have a new tutorial here with a really interesting wool. It's called like the wavy wool. It has like thicker parts and then really thin parts here that kind of switch off between themselves. It's really interesting, it's super pretty. I did a really easy pattern here with with double crochets, a little thicker here so you can kind of scrunch it up a little bit and wear it nice and cozy around your neck. We use 2 balls of yarn here, and yeah, it's super cozy. And I'm going to show you obviously how I did this and what wool I used. And have fun! Okay, so here we have the yarn. You might have seen this in my haul video recently. I bought this with a little discount, and it's the Woolly Waves wool from Rico Design. It's 50 grams and it's 115 meters long, 74% polyacrylic and 26% wool. It's meant for size 7 crocheting hooks, and that's what I'll actually use here as well. You can kind of see here the color is like kind of cream as the base color, and then a lot of different colors that are patched in here as well. I think it's really pretty actually. And so I'm going to start here with this ball of yarn that I have here right now. I'm going to take off the label here and let's get this out. And I'm going to try to find the beginning of the yarn in here. Oh, that was really easy actually. I'm surprised how quickly that I found it. So I'm going to start here with some chain stitches. I've already used this wool once actually, in the kind of the yellowish colors. So yeah, we're gonna start here with some chain stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's actually really easy to crochet with this. Surprisingly well with these with this size hook. I'm gonna do 20 here. 4, 5, and then we're gonna go backwards now in double crochet. So we're gonna add 3 chain stitches here just for height, and then we go back. Yeah, we go back here. We're gonna loop the thread around and then poke through. Pull it through once, then pull it through 2, and then through the other 2. Okay, poke through, pull through once, pull through 2, and pull through the other 2. The question here kind of is because you can see that the stitches are very different from each other depending on what we used or what type of what part of the wool was used for the stitch for the row before. You can see that there is the thicker threads that make a lot bigger, that make big stitches, and then there's the really thin parts here that make really thin stitches. So just be careful to always find the right stitch. Actually, it's really working really well for me here so far. Yeah, you can see here the double crochets, and we'll see how it continues here in the second row with the stitches of the double crochets. Okay, see, you can, it's very tight here. These stitches were very small because the wool is so thin here in these patches. Just that it actually works really well, but here you can see that it's a little harder to poke the hook through the stitch of the row before. Because the wool is so thin, yeah, you just crochet a lot smaller stitches, obviously. So you just have to kind of, yeah, find the right stitch and poke through. Yeah, exactly. This might be a little better in the second row when we're actually using the stitches, yeah, of these double crochets and not the chain stitches that we started with. So the parts where the wool is wider, it's very regular when they occur. We're going to look at that again when I'm done with this row. How often this kind of shows up and what it looks like, yeah, we'll have a look at that after this whole row is done. Take some more yarn, wrap around, find the stitch and poke through, pull the yarn through, pull through 2 and then pull it through the other 2. And this is the last one for this row. Okay. Oh. This last one actually I gotta do again. Okay, so now row number 1 is done. You can see the big parts here, four bigger parts of the thicker yarn. You can see that the scarf actually is going to be pretty wide, but I actually like that because it's this pattern and the wool is kind of just a lot looser because it has the thin parts of the wool and it has the double crochets, which obviously yeah, it's just a looser pattern. And so we do here another 3 chain stitches, and then we go back into the stitches of the row before and do double crochets here again. I'm gonna see how this goes and maybe switch this up, but it actually works pretty well here, I think, so far at least. So we go here into the stitch of the row before and do the double crochet again. It's actually not that hard to find, yeah, the right hole, let's say, so far. Yeah, okay, here's the first little bit of row number 2. Yeah, I think this actually is working out quite well. I don't think I have to change, yeah, where we put these double crochets here. This seems to be working quite well. Take some more yarn. Okay, and here we're almost done with the second row, just a few more. You can see it's actually, I'm progressing quite quickly, especially with the double crochets. Yeah, you just gain a lot of height very quickly. Okay, here's the last one into the chain stitches of the row before, and we're done with row number 2. Okay, so you can see the distance of these like thicker and thinner parts is very even. Actually, it looks super nice, I think, and it actually works really well with this size hook. And to be honest, it's better than I thought it was gonna work. Yeah, even with the double crochets, it's actually still really nice. It's really easy. And the size 7 hook really works well. It works both for the thinner threads and for the thicker threads. Okay, so I'm gonna do here row number 3. I like this a lot, and I'm gonna do a little more here and then I'll show you an update in a few minutes. Okay, so here's my update. It's almost done actually. I actually have to take out these last double crochets here because the wool's actually done, so I don't have enough to finish off this row, but no problem at all. I'm gonna pull out the last bit of thread here and pull it out. Okay, there it is. And I'm gonna pull it tight a little bit, and then here is the last row. And you can see this scarf has these beautiful colors in here. You have at the end here more like orange and greens with the like beige cream color, that's the base color. It's really nice and long. It's like about 2 meters long, so you can wrap it around your neck various times, and it's also pretty wide, so you can kind of scrunch it up a little bit, and that keeps you really nice and warm. It's yeah, it's super cozy. I like this a lot, and the yeah, I think it looks just really nice. The colors are super pretty. I love the mix of the different colors, and I can kind of wrap it up here a little bit so you can see all the different kind of colors. You can see the reddish tones, the bluish tones, the green here, and I think it's super cute actually. I think it worked really well with a size 7 crocheting hook, And I also used this wool once before for knitting, and it also really worked super well. And yeah, here's just where the two balls of yarn connect. So that's obviously, I'm gonna cut that off / put it away a little bit. Thank you for watching DIY ideas. I hope you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. You'll always be the first one to be informed about a new video. Please share this video with your friends and see you next time.